Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. All right, there we go. Yo, what's up, Kay? Good morning, bro. Guys, sorry I'm going to be whispering for a bit because it's super early here. So we got 4 minutes until GDP. Um, you guys can see, actually, I took an A plus trade. I didn't call it out in the community because it was after hours, and I don't like to give people Asia alerts. But we did get a 5-minute IFVG here yesterday. I did take this long, and I took my profits. I took one profit at the new big opening gap. I took my second profit at this internal high, and I got stopped out on the rest. But my target was this 5-minute rebalance, which you can see we got later in the day. I missed this. I was asleep when this happened. By the way, if you guys can hear me, let me know. And now it looks like we are going for this internal buy side, which we just missed. And we also made, if we go on NQ, I think we might have made, oh no, no equal highs there. But we did come up almost to the top of this. Label this buy side. At least my computer's behaving a little bit better today. Not optimal, but where do I think the market is headed now? Well, I mean, it's anyone's guess, but one thing that's important to note, guys, if you draw Fibonacci from the low to, you could do it up to the previous high. I would prefer just to do it to the body of that candle. And then we'll label it, hold on, we'll label it the 50% level. My best guess is that we're going to come up here. So what I would probably do, guys, I mean, let's just say that GDP comes out and we dump. I would like to take something up to that 50% level. So I'm going to draw it on MNQ, guys, because I'm on my funded account again today. The worst performing funded account I've had in probably 8 months, give or take. But that's fine. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to try and run it up. I'm going to draw that 50% level. I'm going to draw it to this candle's body because that's what I think is a very high probability area for reversal. And again, guys, we have 1 minute until GDP, so let's see what happens here. I don't know how much this is going to move the market, but if we get a good data candle wick set up to the upside, I would love to take it, especially when we have this obvious buy side above here. Okay, 15 seconds. So again, guys, we are on a funded account today. I will be taking a maximum of 3 trades. If I get 2 losses in a row, then we will be out, as always. Okay, so not a huge mover just yet. Again, we have that 50% level up here at 21,512, which seems to me to be a likely place that the market will go. Okay, so not as big of a mover as I thought it would be, to be honest. But nonetheless, we will still look for trades, guys. Let me look at the 15 here. So now we do have 3 sets of order blocks that formed here on the 15-minute chart. So what I'm expecting is potentially a retracement into the order blocks to drive us higher. Again, we do have this obvious 15-minute fair value gap here that I think is going to get rebalanced. So hoping to get some kind of a drop and then a setup up into this at minimum, obviously. If this 1 minute IFEG inverses, guys, you can try a scalp up to here. I don't think that's a half bad situation. However, I would prefer to see some liquidity swept to the downside first. So for example, if we were able to come down and sweep this low and then get a push higher, that would be great. It doesn't have to happen. Obviously, we are in a buy model, so we could just go up, but the best probability setup is going to come after some liquidity is swept. Guys, I'm so excited for this new computer. Because I don't know if you can see it on your end, but for me, when I even hover my mouse like this, it lags. That's how bad the screen is. And I barely have anything. Like, I have 2 programs running. I have Streamlabs and TradingView. So it's just wild that it's taking that much RAM up on my computer. Okay, did you take any Asia London trades? This was the setup right here. Let me go to the 5-minute. So right over here, I mean, we finally closed above this 5-minute here, and you would have gotten stopped out on your trade. But when this 5-minute, okay, was sleeping London, Asia. Fair enough, brother. When this closed above right here, I mean, you could have taken a long up to this buy side, but I knew this 5-minute was going to get rebalanced. It was fairly obvious. Oh, what happened here? Okay, it's nothing yet. So it was fairly obvious this 5-minute was going to get rebalanced. So I wanted a trade to here. Unfortunately, like I said, guys, I only took a partial at the new week opening gap and this high. I took it with 10 MNQ contracts on one of my funded accounts, and I got stopped out the rest when we got this retracement. There was a sweep right here. Okay, so this was the sweep I was looking for. We got it, and then we inversed. So this was the entry for the long, and I got stopped out when this candle came down, I think, right here. Okay, guys, so we did just get the sweep of this low. Whoops. Now, if we are able to inverse this 1-minute fair value gap right here, I think that'll be a great long scalp. Not the best R to R, but it would be close to 1-to-1 most likely. Take profit at this buy side, and then I would hold a runner, an attempt to hold a runner higher than that. By the way, guys, on this, I did enter this position twice. So I took a partial, oh my God, this computer, bro, it's completely frozen. So I longed this 5-minute on a retrace, took a partial here, took a partial here, then I tried to long this again, and I got stopped out for break even, I think, and then I went to bed. Yeah, bro, I know. Can you hear me okay? Okay, or is it like, is it just the screen that's lagging, or is my voice lagging as well? Okay. Yeah, okay, it's because my RAM is terrible on this. It's a MacBook Air, 8 gigabytes. I'm just getting a new, I told you guys this, but a Mac Mini with 24 gigabytes. So it's going to have triple the processing power, and it's going to have the new Apple M4 chip. So it definitely should not lag. If it lags, I'm returning that motherfucker. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. Okay, we also have pretty obvious 5-minute fair value gap right here. And then we have a tiny one right here as well that we could trade into first before going higher, possibly. But again, guys, I do want the 50% level. We do have this fair value gap here, guys, also, though. So we have to note that we did trade into the 50% of this already. Did we? No, we didn't. Okay, guys, so definitely want this high. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be focusing on longs here. We swept sell side, so if this 1 minute inverses, guys, I will take a long back up here. Still has my settings saved from yesterday on my other funded account. Only $50 for two moves. So we do have a 1 minute inverse here, guys, but I don't like this one. I want to see this one get swept. Okay, so once this one closes above, I'll know that the market structure is back to bullish. So we got a sweep of liquidity, guys. I would have preferred to trade into this 5 minute fair value gap, which we might get now. And then maybe a long out of there. Just gonna check NQ quick to make sure there's no equal highs that formed. Yeah, nothing on NQ, which is fine. But again, guys, if this inverses, this is going to be a long scalp up to this internal buy side. And I would like to hold it, honestly. I'll hold one runner. I'll take off two here. Then I'll hold a runner down to up to the 50% level. And then if this happens, I'll just have to watch it. But we'll see what we get, guys. Again, if we get the retracement into this 5 minute right here, that'll be even more optimal. And if this one trades into it, it will be even better. You can see here, guys, we're forming some more LRLR, low resistance liquidity. So this should easily get swept once we get the two closes above these fair value gaps. Okay, nice push so far. No close above just yet, but this should be a decent scalp. Okay, so you can see guys here we're rejecting from this 1 minute fair value gap perfectly to the tick, which tells me what's probably going to happen here is another sweep of liquidity and a retracement into the 5 minute. And then if we get a nice structured setup from here, that would be really nice too. And then we'll get an additional liquidity sweep, which tells me that the chances of a reversal are even higher because we're stopping out more people who are long. I can see here that there's more skipped frames detected, guys. Again, I'm counting down the days. The 19th, I get the computer on the 27th. So once we get that computer, cross our fingers, we should not get any more lag, but we shall see. So the other nice thing here, guys, if we close above this 1 minute, it'll also create a bullish order block, which definitely should drive us up to the buy side. So guys, who else is in the chat? Anybody I know? Or are you guys stream snipers? Okay. Also, guys, make sure you like the stream. It helps the algorithms. I've told you guys that many times, but for those that are new, make sure you like it, please. It really helps. Okay, guys, so look at this 5 minute. This should be traded back into now. And then hopefully we get a nice long from more of like a discount of this range, which if you draw the 50%, guys, right now, from the high to the low, it pairs with this area. So hopefully we can get a retracement into here and then a nice 1 minute long. That would be really nice. So like if this holds here, okay, if this holds and we get some kind of a fair value gap in here, that would be really nice too. So I'll take this for sure if we get this. Take it up to past this high, obviously, but oh my God, guys, this lag is so bad, I know. Suni, what's up, Suni? We're just waiting for market open. Yeah, bro, so I don't know if you guys know this, but when you have GDP or any red folder news at 8:30, there's typically a really good setup before market open, which we've got 45 minutes left, right? So I'm looking for a nice 1 minute IFPG setup. If this fair value gap holds, guys, I'll try this. Take profits here, here, and here. But ultimately buy side is where I'm looking. Suni, you trade NQ? I forgot what I don't know if you've been here before. I think you have, but I'm not 100%. So again, guys, here's a secondary liquidity sweep, an IFVG. It's a little small for my liking, but it's not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna put my computer. Okay, so I just put my Discord in performance mode, and it seems to have worked slightly. So hopefully this allows me to trade a little bit more efficiently here. Okay, so it actually seems to be working a little bit better, guys, in performance mode. Okay, I'm gonna try this 1 minute fair value gap, guys, if we get it. Because we got a sweep of liquidity trading into a 5 minute double sweep of liquidity. Oh, you're the options trader. That's right. Telling you, Sunil, you got it. Sunil, you got to make the switch, brother. You have to make the switch. Eventually, you will realize, bro, that the theta just destroys. The theta destroys you. It's so much easier to be profitable if you're a futures trader. What? NQ requests 20,000 in margin? What? I know you're Canadian, but that doesn't sound right. I think I need like $2,100 to trade one NQ contract here. Oh, big gap up, but no close above yet, guys. That's interesting. See, I don't like this as much now that we did this gap thing, so I'll probably sit out of this. Let me check the 2. Yeah, that's very weird, guys. You don't normally see that. Let me check NQ. It did the same thing. It created the volume imbalance there. Very interesting. So we get the close in 10 seconds. That's a tough call, guys. Wow, if I enter here, its stop loss is 115 bucks. I'm too. If I set it to 2, I'm in Q. Wait, what the heck? Oh, we're on the 2-minute chart, guys. We're on the 2-minute. Okay, we did get the 1-minute close. Okay, if we trade into this volume imbalance and we trade up again and form an OB here, guys, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit out. Because I'm not a huge fan of this. How we wicked and then we closed above. It's like a volume imbalance. So I want to see this traded into. And then if we close above 2 bearish red candles and form an OB, I'll take it long. But for now, this looks a little bit funky to me. Yeah, so thank God we didn't take that. Again, guys, we want to be super particular, especially because the last few trades we've had have actually been losses on this account. But yeah, so that 20K margin thing sounds a little bit suspect to me. Make sure you're trading with the right broker. MES, which requires 2K during the day, 3K during the night for one lot. The profit is too small. It requires $2,000 margin for one MES? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's like $400 of margin for one MES contract. Again, guys, I could be wrong. I can't even remember what it is. It's from the last time I had to worry about margins in my cash accounts, but always keep like $20,000, $25,000 in an account. But like for example, this with 2 MES, which probably requires like $800 of margin, you can make 130 bucks and then just ride the account up slowly. I think that's pretty decent. Okay, so I can see a lot of low resistance liquidity building here, guys. If we can get maybe even a trade into the secondary 5-minute below the 50% level of the leg, then we should get a nice setup there. We've got 30 minutes till market open, so I'm hoping that we get some kind of a long at market or before market open, like within 20 minutes of market open, and then we'll just see it run. Okay, says also there's a 15-minute fair value gap. Let's take a look. Yeah, there is a 15, and it lines up perfectly with this 5 and the order block and the 50% level, so we should get an A plus long somewhere in this general area. So guys, definitely today I'm going to make sure I'm checking all of my time frames, because yesterday I took a really dumb trade in the morning session before FOMC where I took a 3-minute IFVG long without seeing a 5-minute IFVG that was above it. And because of that miss, I ended up losing, which was really unfortunate, and no front running, guys. There's been like a 3-week period where I front ran like 2 or 3 trades and all of them were successful because I was very patient on the day, but regardless, I shouldn't have done it. And as a result, yesterday I actually lost during FOMC as well because of trying to front run a stupid trade. So we will not be doing that, guys. We'll be waiting for our closes today. Okay, so pretty bullish reaction out of the 5-minute here. I really, guys, want to see 50% get tapped first. Okay, no front run, please. No, Sunil, I do use Fibonacci's. I don't use Elliott waves. I think Elliott waves are, I mean, maybe there's people that use them that are successful. I do not. But so you can see right now, I'm waiting for a 50% retracement of this leg to go long. That's my objective right now. So hopefully market open brings us down into the 15-minute fair value gap and the secondary 5 sweeps 50% and then we get a long from there. That's my hope. But so far I don't like all these volume imbalances that are forming here. It tells me that this is not A plus price action yet. I do use trend lines. So for example, right here, I call this low resistance liquidity. So this right here, to me, is something that I'm going to target for later in the day. But I call it low resistance liquidity. This is all going to get swept, I think, today. I think we're going to get a big run up. Maybe at market open, I'm not sure yet. But hopefully we get a setup beforehand. We also have liquidity right here. So not the most obvious, but regardless, it's there. So if we get a liquidity sweep, bounce into the 5-minute, and then a nice IFVG setup, that would be really nice. Something in these areas. So I've put my computer on performance mode, guys, or my Streamlabs. Seems to be helping with the RAM situation. Because I can move a little bit more freely with less lag, which I like. Just gonna check NQ quick, see if any equal highs have formed in this whole leg anywhere. Nope, nope, nope. Okay guys, so no equal highs just yet. It's interesting though, the volume on NQ is so low, probably because everybody is trading MNQ because of how sizable the moves have been on NQ. One NQ contract, you can lose $1,000 in just a few seconds. Sunil, what is your main strategy? Just out of curiosity. I know you're an options trader, but what is your trading model? Like, what do you use to enter and exit trades? Okay, nice dump here. Hopefully we get a big down close candle. Oh my god, bro, this lag. Okay, so we didn't quite get 50 yet, guys. Would love to see it trade into this 15 and then get the long because it pairs with these order blocks, pairs at 50%. Too many confluences for us not to retrace back up to buy side here. Let me look at the 2 and the 3 just to see if there's any nice FEGs that form. Let's go to 5, nothing yet. Look at the 4, nothing. Mix of higher level trend lines, fib retracements, and retests. I got you. So what fib retracement are you looking for now? Are you looking for longs or are you looking for shorts? And guys, don't just say something because I have a bias. Say something that you feel is correct because I'm not always right. And you shouldn't be changing your bias based on my opinions. So again, guys, hoping for a sweep of 50%. And then a tap into this 15/5 minute sweep of liquidity. And then we got to move up to take out all this LRLR. That is my thesis for this morning. I think a lot of people are going to be induced short today because of what happened yesterday. They think that we're going to get a continuation. And most of the time, what happens, guys, when we get a huge dump, especially like yesterday, I think we had the biggest down move after an FOMC meeting since March of 2020, which was COVID. Biggest down move. So most of the time we get a retracement at minimum to 50% of the last leg, which is here, though you could be drawing the fib from here, which would make the 50% even higher. But I'm trying to keep the targets as low as possible today. Oh, big move up here, interesting. But there's no fair value gaps here, and we never touch 50%, so no trade here for me. Why is my phone not charging? Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me check the bottom of my computer here. Okay, damn. Okay, there's the 50%, guys. Let me check NQ quick. So we have a little 1 minute fair value gap here. The volume is a little low, which I don't really like. But hopefully we trade into the 15 here, guys. And then maybe if this inverses, we can try a quick long stop to break even at this high and just pray. This is an A plus. I'll tell you right now because of the volume imbalances. I'm not a huge fan of that. Let me just check that. And NQ has the volume imbalances too. But yeah, guys, I can see this is a pretty low volume day. Let me look at the 15 again here. Yeah, so we did just inverse this, or we're about to. But we really need to see a bullish reaction out of this. There's also a pretty decent looking 2-minute here. And then again, your stop to break even would be at this high. And then I would just hope and pray. Maybe take a little bit off somewhere here. Maybe at this high and then hold the runners up. I'm short based on a weekly trend line 2-year. Was holding for 2 weeks. Got 7x yesterday. Still not sold and I'm still short. Sunil, I'm telling you, brother, you should definitely have taken some profits from yesterday. Definitely taken some at minimum. Especially when we have one of the biggest sell days since 2020. Very likely we get retracements. And if you look on the daily chart, we swept. First of all, we're trading into a bullish daily fair value gap. And we're having a very bullish reaction, which tells me that we're very likely to at least retrace 50%. And a lot of the times at all-time highs, we actually fully retrace these down moves. And a lot of people get stopped. It's very difficult to time tops. Okay, guys, I'm going to try this long if we get it. I want to see it close above the volume imbalance too, though. Okay. Wait, what? Limit order rejected? Why is my limit order rejected? What the heck? Hold on, guys. That is so weird. Why did my limit order get rejected there? That is so weird, guys. I'm gonna have to call Apex. That's weird. This account definitely hasn't met the trailing drawdown. Trailing drawdown's at 47,500 and the account's at 49. But yes, Neil, I'm looking for at least a 50% retrace. This should long. This should go up here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to log into my another account here. Okay, I'm gonna miss this trade, unfortunately. Okay, guys, I have to log out of this account. Give me a second. And I'm missing the goddamn trade. God damn it. Okay, guys, I'm going to log into a different account here. 1 second. All right. So I missed the trade, guys, unfortunately. But there was a 1 minute inverse here, unfortunately. I mean, technically, you would have been stopped out on this trade. I probably would have uh, closed it. We have a little 1 minute fair value gap here that we might reject from, but man, that looked so good. Wait, did we never even close above, guys? No, we did. Okay, we did. Yeah, so that was just super unfortunate. Now you should see all this LRR get swept, and we should go up to buy side here. So this is going to be, let me look at NQ again. Yeah, the volume is still so bad on NQ. So I think I'm going to have to trade MNQ today, guys. Look at the 2 and the 3. Look at the 5. Yeah, the only good trade was this 1 minute. And I mean, technically you would have been stopped out of the trade. I possibly would have put my stop at this body just because of how small this fair value gap is. But I mean, in theory, honestly, guys, you should have closed this trade out if this 1 minute closed below. So but you guys can see we hit the 50%, we hit the 50-minute fair value gap, and now we're getting the bullish reaction that I anticipated. I'd like to see highs get swept again here. And if we get this inverse, guys, before market open, like at least 15 minutes before market open, so by 6:15, I'll try and take one more long. Excuse me. Okay, so we just swept this buy side here, and you're seeing we're getting an immediate dump. What I'd like to see is a trade into this or this fair value gap to continue higher. Said I wanna say bye. So be careful here, guys. If this inverses to the downside, we should see a further retracement into that 15-minute. My guess is this just goes higher here, but you have to be careful. If this 1 minute inverses up here, we can take a scalp up to this high. Again, if 6:15 hits first, I'm not taking it. Yeah, and it's not too late still. Sunil, for taking a 50% of your trade, by the way. I mean, we've had a big run up, but look at how far we still are from the highs. If you would have shorted, I mean, I don't know when you shorted yesterday, but this is a huge down move. So goodbye. This is ridiculous that this happened, guys. Still pissed at this red candle. Even though I wasn't able to enter the trade because of whatever happened with this Apex account. I have to call them later today. But yeah, that was really weird. Anyways, good luck. Going to take a break before market open. All good, Sunil. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, guys, so if this 1 minute inverses again before 6:15, so if you miraculously get 3 up close candles here, before 6:15, I'll take the scalp. Maybe 6:17 I'll give it to. So goodbye. So goodbye. Yeah. So goodbye. Okay, so at 6:14, I'll give it 3 minutes. If we don't get the close above, guys, I will not take the long. Okay, volume seems to be picking up here on NQ. Not exactly 100%, but you can see this was the volume in the London Asia session, and then this is the volume now. It's obviously picking up quite a bit, but still not enough for me to really like. I'm looking at all the time frames here, but there's really nothing that looks good on any of these time frames. So guys, if I was in this long, I would have taken my stop to break even here, and I would have taken a partial at this 1 minute high, or a partial here. I don't know yet. We'd have to have seen what happened, but probably would have taken a partial here, and then held the runners up to buy side, just in case we had a dump before in market open, and then the push higher. I was in that trade, but I closed it. You took the 1 minute and you closed it here? Because I think that was a good close. Personally, I think that that was a good spot to close the trade. Unfortunately, sometimes this happens, guys, where it closes back above, but it's all good. So something to note, guys, if you want to, if you see the 50% retracement and you see like a volume imbalance inside of a fair value gap like this, maybe make a note that it might not deliver perfectly, and to leave your stop at the body of this candle or at the 50% of the wick, you could do that too. But this is something that I rarely see this happen, where we have a nice 1 minute, but there's a volume imbalance. So that could have been why delivery was off. It's possible. But make a note of this failed IFEG trade for next time. You can screenshot it on your computer, do whatever you want. Okay, guys, so I will not be taking longs anymore this morning. If this 1 minute inverse is by market open, I just think there's too much manipulation that can happen, so I stay out until around 7 o'clock typically. But we'll see what we get. So goodbye. Bitcoin's back to 102. That's funny. Everyone was crying that it's over for Bitcoin yesterday. An app has crashed. What the heck? The app has not crashed. Oh man, guys. Well, hopefully my TradingView account stayed open. Otherwise, I'll have to reset it. Okay, it's still logged in. Okay. So we seem to be holding this 1 minute still. Nothing I would put my life on the line for. This 1 minute is tiny, so. But you can watch how this behaves. Pay attention to this and see if we get a bullish reaction from it. Again, it's too late to take trades now, guys. If I was in this from here and if I decided to hold it, I doubt I would have. Then I would have a partial here and I'd be holding runners. Stop would be at break even already. So your stop, for me, honestly, would be above this bearish or bullish OB right here. And so I would basically just be betting that the market open would drive price higher, which I still think is very possible. But we just have to be cautious here, and we're not just going to long because we missed a trade down here, right? Because now the RR went from really good to not as good. Still not bad, and I mean, we still have this 1 minute fair value gap that's holding down price. So when this closes above, in theory, we should go here. In which case, you could try a scalp, but again, it's too close to market open for me to take this now, unfortunately. I wanna say goodbye, but I can't find. Okay, so very bullish reaction from that 1 minute. And I can't find. I think today, guys, is going to be a pretty bullish day. I theorize. Everybody thinks it's going to be bearish. I think it's going to be a bullish day today. And now I wanna say goodbye. Watch like the biggest recovery after a 3% down day, or whatever it was yesterday. The 3% drop from highs. Okay, so very bullish, guys. If this 1 minute inverses, you can try this long if you want. I'm not going to, but if you'd like to, you're welcome to. There's also a 2 minute fair value gap. So if it closes above, you can try that too. Man, guys, if only we would have taken this trade. I hit the limit order, but again, I would have gone stopped out most likely, but still. So my dream, guys, right now is if we got a 2 minute rejection here, came down below this sell side liquidity, and then got a long. That would be my dream. So I'll label this sell side. Where's my sell side? Here. So that would be my dream if we could sweep this and then get the long up here. Okay, guys, so one thing I want to show you, gold is actually doing what we said it was going to do. I think we're going to the sell side liquidity. Hopefully we can get a dump down to both of these. I will consider a long on gold if this area gets hit, so I'm actually going to add an alert to it. If we can get gold to sweep this weekly sell side liquidity, there should be a really nice reversal setup. So we'll see what happens with gold, but I'll keep that to myself for now. 6 minutes till market open, guys. But this is what I'm saying, like when we see these huge down moves, what the heck is this? Oh, it's showing my executions from yesterday. Let me move these, that's really bothering me. So when we see these huge down moves, typically, again, guys, we get a 50% retracement. I will mark one more here because there is this high to this low. So somewhere in this pocket is where I'm aiming for today, and it's possible that we can go much higher, okay? So let's see what we get this morning. It's also possible we could just completely just move higher. But what I'd like to see, honestly, guys, is some kind of a manipulation move down further, maybe into the 15 minute down here, and then the long, because a lot of traders want to go short today, and I think they're going to try and induce traders short to go up. But we'll see. I mean, we might just get just a push and not any retracements, but this is that pocket that I want, guys. Somewhere in here is where I think the market's heading today. Because it's the 50% of the legs. And I wanna say goodbye, but I can't find a way. Okay. Guys, if you want to try this, you're welcome to. The 2 minute inverse if we get it, but again, much higher risk because we're about to get market open. we could easily collapse first, so still think it's going higher, and I wish that we would have gotten a trade here, but it's what it is, guys. We got 2 minutes till this candle's supposed to close, so it's probably just going to drive us all the way up here. But you guys see how that worked? 50% retracement of the leg, right? I drew a Fibonacci from high to low. We came down to 50%, 5-minute fair value gap, and immediate bounce. So it was an A+ setup. Unfortunately, we got that silly close on the 1 minute, which stupid, but there was that volume imbalance, so that might have been why. And then we got the big move up. But very important, guys, if you don't use Fibonacci's yet, Kay and whoever else is in here, make sure you draw these. So from high to low of the last leg, at minimum you want to see a 50% retracement to go higher. That's going to be your highest probability of longs will be below the 50%. Yeah, this looks so good, guys. It's going to go. Man. Super upsetting. That's so annoying, guys. Now, if I would have taken this on this account, I would have used 5NQ. It would have been a $562 move to here, but I probably would have held up higher to like this, and maybe a $700 move on this account. That was annoying, guys. Super annoying. Okay, guys, so we got a minute till market open. Let me just check the economic calendar just to make sure I'm not missing any important news. Wow, so market open just missed the high, guys. Crazy. So we do have existing home sales at 10, so we should get some movement. It's an orange folder, right? And the Discord guys, go to the economic calendar. For those of you who are not in it, economic calendar section. Thursday, December 19th, which is today, right? Yep. So we have orange folder, existing home sales at 10. So this is what I'm expecting to get. Not huge movement, but there'll be some movement there. So there was a sweep down there back into this 1 minute. Maybe that will be what delivers us higher here, but there's no setup for me, so. And there it is. Wow, Boeing is having a huge move back up. I like that. Yeah, guys, this is going to go a lot higher. Hopefully we get a setup somewhere here to the 50%. Obviously, we're balancing this 15-minute now. We do have another 15-minute up here that I'd like to hit. So hopefully we get some kind of a setup up to here. So don't worry guys, the day is not over yet. But unfortunately, we will have to wait for an A plus setup, right? We're not just going to take anything to take it. Tesla's back up to 455. So we still haven't gotten to that hourly 50% level here. Ooh, big dump. So let's see if we can get a sell side sweep here and then a long. That would be real nice. Okay, so fair value gap potentially forming here. Let's see if we get the sell side sweep, inducement of shorts, and then another long setup. I really need to see this hold. Okay, no hold. See guys, there's just no setup here. I wanna say bye. This looks like it'd be a nice scalp up to here, but I can't, guys. I cannot take that. Imagine this just goes all the way back down. So again, guys, we're being patient here. There's no setup. Why am I just going to just long to long? Absolutely not. Be very patient, guys. Wait for a sell side liquidity sweep, and then we'll look for a 1 minute inverse. Patience is a virtue. It'll help you. It'll reward you much more than you can imagine. Even with all the FOMO you might be feeling, just let it go. Trust me, over the last 5 years of trading, I've done everything you can imagine in the book, and nothing beats being patient and waiting for an A plus setup. There are going to be days the market runs without you. There are going to be days when the market does nothing and you get stopped out after waiting 3 hours for a trade. There are going to be times when you feel frustrated, but just trust me, the best setups form when you are patient. I mean, they're going to form regardless of whether you're patient or not, but the best setups, you will get the best setups if you are patient. So like, let's say this 1 minute holds here. Well, there's no 1 minute. But basically, let's say we get a sell side sweep and then an A plus IFEG. That will be a nice long up to the 50% level. Then you can hold runners up to the next 15-minute fair value gap. So let's see if we get it. We could also get, again, a complete sweep. So this sell side and maybe even this sell side. And then a bullish trade from in this 15-minute fair value gap. That's possible too. If we get a nice 1 minute here, that should be nice. We do have home sales at 10, so keep that in mind that that might be the trade that moves the market. But I think this is a fake move down. I think this is inducing traders to go short. Maybe we get like some down move down to here, then a consolidation, a down move, and then an IFEG to the upside. So I wanna say goodbye, but I can't find a way to make it out alive. And you know that I have tried, but I can't find a way to make it out alive. Okay. So if this 1 minute inverses, guys, if we can hold this, this is going to be a really nice trade back to the upside, I'm telling you right now. If Sunil is in here, Sunil, here's your chance to take a little bit of a partial on your trade as we're getting this down move. So we were trading into this 15, guys. Let's see if we are able to hold it. So far, it looks like we're not. We do have more sell side down here. But we might just wick this, we'll see. We might just wick down and then come back up without closing the 15. This candle closes at 45, so we still got 7 minutes until the candle close. Time with you is time lost. Time lost. Okay, guys, so we did sweep some sell side. We're trading from a 15-minute fair value gap. And if we close back above here, guys, I will try this long. Let me look at the 2 and the 3. So it's only the 1 and the 2 that have a nice looking fair value gap here. So I'm only going to take this, guys, if we get a 1 and a 2-minute close above. But you can see so far we are holding the 15-minute fair value gap. Check out the hourly. So we do have another fair value gap here, guys, on the hourly that we could possibly trade into. I would say that we probably won't. We'll just get a reaction from here like we're getting right now. But this woman, it looks really good. I think a lot of people are going to try and short this. And for that reason, I think it's going to go higher. Like, think about this. People like the retail traders, they see this big down close candle. They're like, wow, I'm going to short this retracement and go down. I think this is going to be a long back to the upside. I think this is inducement. Again, no, I'm not trying, I'm just predicting, but I'm not taking the trade until I get my official entry, which is the close above. Just because I believe this is going to be a fake rejection here doesn't mean that I'm right? I could be completely wrong, and that is why I always wait for my confirmation, which is a trade back above the bearish PD array. We do have obvious sell side liquidity here, so maybe we sweep that first and we get an entry from this hourly fair value gap. That's possible too. Again, I'm making it, trying to make predictions, but I'm not taking a trade based on a prediction. I'm taking a trade based on a confirmation, which for me is a 1 minute close back above the bearish PD array. So until I get this, there's no trade. Okay, so another big bullish reaction from the 15. Okay, guys, this looks so good to the upside. I'm not gonna lie, but no front running, not today. Oh my goodness, guys, I want to take this long right now. I really want to take this long right now. Because I know that everybody who wants to go short is entering in this. Oh my god. I can't take this, guys. I know this is going to hit my profit target, but I can't take it. I front run too many trades over the last few weeks, and this is probably going to be the one that works, but yeah, I know, okay, I've said no front run. I can't take it, guys, but I'm telling you right now, this 50% is going to hit right now. Okay, if it closes above, guys, we're going to take it. Okay, I'm in the trade. Stop loss will be a close back below here, obviously. We got the 1 and the 2 minute to close above, right? 2 minute has not closed yet. 30 seconds till the 2 minute closes. Oh my god. So guys, I made another mistake. The 2 minute never closed above. I entered the trade looking at the 1 because I'm not looking at time frames. Again, can't believe it. Ugh. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. You guys have to pay attention to all the time frames. You're going to get smoked. So guys, again, I had to wait for the 2 minute. I waited. I didn't even look at the 2 minute time frame like an idiot, and we got stopped. So that is really dumb. So I made about $700 on this account yesterday. So that was like a $500 loss or 400. So we're still green on it, but that was really stupid. Guys, again, I really apologize. This is the second time in the last few days that I've done this. And yeah, it's really annoying, but make sure you guys are looking at all the time frames. Okay, immediately I checked the 2. I saw that it didn't work, but I was already in the trade, so I just kept a hard stop. So if the 2 minute closes above, guys, you can take it. Otherwise, nothing. There's no other time frames. Let's double check. I mean, there is a tiny 3 minute, guys, but I don't really care much about that. Yeah, so I'd be waiting for the 2 here. This 2 minute candle closes at 6:48, so we need to wait for that, obviously. Okay, so I think this is just gonna go without us, but I can't front run it, guys, unfortunately. If this, like, let's say we close up here, it's probably just gonna go without getting the 2 minute entry. Um, so I can't take it, but just ridiculous, guys. That is completely my fault again. This is what I'm saying, guys. It's so important to look at all the time frames. I was blinded by the 1 minute and didn't bother to check the two, even though I told myself that I would check all the time frames. And that's what happens, guys, unfortunately. There is a tiny one, there is a 1 minute fair value gap that inversed here, guys, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to wait for the two, even though this will probably work, but I'm waiting for the 2 minute to inverse to the upside. You guys can see, again, we are still bouncing from this 15 perfectly. So again, if the 2 minute inverse is the upside, we should go back here. And I don't know, maybe I'll hold it until this 15 minute instead. So guys, I have one losing trade today. We have one more losing trade, and that's it. So there is LRLR that's forming here. I will admit that here. So we could easily just dump below this, take out this sell side. Oh my god, this computer's frozen. Or did my mouse just die? Hold on, guys. My mouse just died. Let me plug it in. All right, there we go. So we have low resistance liquidity that's forming here. On the 15, we again do have sell side here. We are still holding this 15-minute fair value gap, which is my thesis for why we should go long here. But again, we will not be able to take a long until this 2-minute IFEG inverses to the upside. The ultimate thing would be a sweep of this liquidity and then go higher, but I'm guessing this hourly order block will hold. Guessing. Don't know for sure. Don't know for sure, but oops. This looks like we are potentially accumulating longs. We have home sales, pending home sales at 7, so we have 7 minutes until then. Delete this sell side. And we're back below 50%, guys. Okay, so it looks like the LRLR is getting swept here. So if we're able to trade into this hourly, guys, after sweeping this liquidity, that should potentially be a good long. Look at the 5. By the way, guys, if you know of any equal lows, let me know. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I'm missing. There is a set of equal lows right here on MNQ, though I prefer to watch NQ. Let me check NQ quick, guys. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so no dump below that sell side. If we get a sweep of sell side, guys, and then this inverses, I think that'll look really good for longs. If this holds, right, we sweep. Okay, so no hold. There's no fair value gap there. Let me just check NQ on the 5 quick, just to make sure that I'm not missing any perfect equal lows. Okay, so it looks like NQ has them as well. Oh no, they don't. Okay, so very bullish reaction here, guys. There is a tiny 1 minute fair value gap here, but not good enough for me to take. Even though it'll probably work. Ooh. And guys, NQ actually has perfect equal highs at 21, 37350. So those could be a target as well. So right here, there are equal highs on NQ. Even though they swept by a tick on MNQ, NQ has perfect, so those could be a target for later. So you guys can see this tiny 1 minute. I've seen situations where this works, but it's too small for me to take it. We are in a macro time, which makes it even better, but can't take it, unfortunately. There's no 2 minute, there's no 3 minute, there's no 4 minute, no 5 minute. I really would have liked to see this liquidity get swept first before this up move's happening. And technically we did just inverse this one, but I would never take this long. And you can see all this LRLR that's forming here. Yeah, I'd like to see a sweep of this low. And I'd like to see a proper IFEG form when the sweep happens. And then I would look for a long. Let me take a look at the 15 again. Just want to see how so we're still, you guys can see we're holding the 15 and wicking. So the only way the sell side wouldn't be swept is if the 15 minute is able to just hold this, the body of the 15 is able to hold this fair value gap, which so far it doesn't look like it is. The candle closes at 10. So we have 2 minutes till pending home sales and the 15-minute close. So that's going to be a pretty important candle close. So if we close below here on the 15, guys, the sell side's probably coming. We got 1 minute, guys. 30 seconds pretty much. Wow, it held. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. Oh no, it didn't. It closed below. See that? 15-minute it closed below the fair value gap, tells me the sell side's probably coming, and then hopefully we get a 1 minute setup from there. So I would not take this long, guys, unless the 2 minute inversed. If the 2 minute inversed, I don't care. They could leave the sell side for all I care. But we should come down and sweep this sell side now. Margaret, tell me every night that I wanna. You know that I have tried. So guys, again, hoping we get the sweep first. If the 2 minute inverses, I could care less. I think we'll go back to buy side. But if we don't get the 2 minute inverse first, I'd like to see this sweep. It'd be even better. So let's say we get a sweep here in a really nice 1 minute, somewhere along this area. That will be a really nice long first TP at the equal highs and then second TP at the 50% level. And if you want to hold runners, you can. But I think this should be a good long. Okay, I really like the look of this so far. Again, let's say we get a sweep trade into the hourly fair value gap that comes from here Sweep both of these sell sides, trade into the hourly and the new week opening gap, and then get the long. That'll be even nicer. So praying that this 1 minute holds here. Praying that this holds, and that'll be my A plus long for the day. Okay, guys, this looks really good. Really good. God damn, it didn't hold the IFEG. Let's check the 2. 3. Maybe we get a 3 minute. I don't know. But I like this immediate reaction after taking sell side. So, guys, if we just get a huge bullish reaction here, telling you right now, this is going to go all the way up, but I will not be able to take it until the 2 minute closes above. I was really hoping for a fair value gap to form here. Hopefully we come down, trade into the hourly, and we get it from there. So far, though, this bullish reaction signals that that might be the low, but again, rather see a fair value gap form. Also, we never traded back into the new week opening gap, which I think is over here. Check the hourly. Yeah, it's right there. Maybe there's a 30-second IFEG here that I missed. I don't know. So now I'll just be praying for another dump to sell side and the IFEG to form right here. So again, guys, let's hope for an IFEG to form on this down close candle. Sweep this low, sweep this liquidity, enter the hourly, and then get the inverse. That would be A plus. And that will be my final trade on the day if we get it. I just hit the record button too, so apologies if it starts to lag. But if we get this, I will take an A plus long. Hoping this fair value gap holds, guys. I just need it to hold. We've got just under a minute until the fair value gap forms, so let's pray, guys. Okay, so there is a tiny one, but not optimal for sure. It's not bad, but it's not A plus. Let me look at the 2 minute. Man, oh man, guys. I'll still take this though if we get it. Let's say we sweep into the hourly and get an immediate bullish reaction. I'll still take this. I will still take it. Kay's praying, amen. Let's go. As long as we have Kay's prayers, guys. I don't know. Kay, are your prayers good luck or bad luck? Okay, so we did get the IFEG there. Okay, I'd like to see this reject and trade into the hourly now. So the only way I'll take this, guys, yeah, if we reject, trade into the hourly here, and then we close above it, I'll take it. But I want to see a very bullish reaction out of the hourly fair value gap. Excuse me. Okay, this is the moment of truth, guys. We have this obvious internal buy side here, so maybe if we get a dump here, close above, there's a lot of different things that can happen here. Is this midnight? Okay, so we also have midnight opening price down here. So maybe we get a sweep of midnight and then a reaction straight from midnight. We have the new week opening gap here as well that we just touched into. Immediate bullish reaction, which I like. So now that the hourly has been rebalanced, guys, I am willing to take this 1 minute IFEG if we get it. But if we would have gotten it here before sweeping the hourly fair value gap, would not have taken it. Let's check the other time frames. There's nothing else, guys. 3, the 4, nothing. 5, nothing. So this is my setup. Huge bullish reaction, plus momentum. I need to see a full body candle close above here. There is a tiny 1 minute here, guys, but no way in hell I would ever take that. Okay, said what about 1? This is the 1. Checking the 10, checking the 15. We're reacting out of a 15-minute fair value gap. We swept this sell side as well right here. Label it in red. Okay, guys, it looks like we're going to get it here. Maybe. Maybe. So the woman on NQ looks a little bit nicer, but it's still too small for me. So guys, if this fails, it's going to be my final trade of the day. But I want to see a very strong bullish candle close above here. Stop to break even at this high. First take profit at these equal highs, and then final TP at the high of day. That's what I'm looking for here. Oh, looks so good. Okay, guys, very bullish. Need to see a close above, though. $20 seconds. 5 seconds. Come on. Give us a close. All right, I'm in, guys. Stop to break even at this high. First TP here, and then final TP at the high of day. So I'm going to sell 3 contracts here, or I'm going to sell 2 up here. And I'm going to sell 3 up here. Or I'm going to sell 2 up there, and then I'll leave a runner. Okay, stop loss will be a close back below here, guys. Again, stop to break even at this high. Okay. Nice move so far. Again, guys, I'm only going to move my stop to break even when that secondary high hits. Okay, I like that sweep and immediate bullish reaction. Okay, stop to break even, boys and girls. The trade should run here. If we get stopped out, it wasn't meant to be, but it's a free trade, so. Up 200. Again, if this comes back down to my my stop loss, it's fine. It'll be break even, but I think these equal highs should hit next, and then I think buy side will hit after that. We missed the 50% level by just a tick, so I think that this high is going to be the next draw, and then we'll leave one to up here. Finally a win, guys. Or, well, I'm not going to say that yet, but finally a win on the live stream after God knows how many days. We were patient. We took our trade, and knock on wood, this should be a win. At least a partial at the equal highs. So I'm going to move this over to a sell for 3 if the equal highs hit, and then we should go back up to high of day. God, guys, like, that was a rough patch for sure. But now we are back, boys and girls. Knock on wood. Equal highs need to hit, obviously. Who took that trade? Obviously, it's a free trade now, so hopefully we get the equal highs, but anybody take that trade with me of the whatever people? Me with a big lot. It's K took it with a big lot. Let's go. So guys, finally after like two or three live streams where we didn't have a good win. Knock on wood again, we still need the equal highs to hit to take a partial on it, but fairly confident that they will be hitting now. I bet you a lot of other ICT traders took that trade that use IFEGs after sweeping liquidity, entering the hourly fair value gap. It was too A+ not to try. So we want to see it trade into this 1 minute and pump. We don't want to see it just dump here, obviously. But if I get stopped out on this trade, guys, I don't know what to tell you. But this should be a winner. So what I'll allow here is that to maybe trade into the 2 order blocks. Hope this is not inverse, guys. Just want to just run. Why can't it just run? You know? So we do have order blocks here, guys. Let me look at the 3 minute. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, okay, we really should see a bullish reaction from this order blocks. This order block right here needs to be like the low, honestly. There's a bullish order block here that I'm allowing it to trade down into, and I need to see an immediate bullish reaction here. Okay, so I like that so far. We need to see it obviously close above this volume imbalance and above this high. Just give us a win, please, for once. Come on. So we have a tiny little 1 minute bearish fair value gap here that we want to close above, obviously. So you see how I'm managing this trade, guys? I want to see the order block hold. I want to see the fair value gap get inverse to the upside. Oh, I can't. So there's an inverse, there's an IFEG here, guys. So we need to close above it on the 1 minute, which hopefully we get now. At least let me take my partial at the equal highs. Oh my God. Guys, this is really making it tough. So we need to maybe trade into the order block one more time here. I don't know. Okay, your praying kind of worked last time, so hopefully it'll work this time. Again, guys, if this trade gets stopped out, I will be done for the day. I mean, it's going to be a break-even trade, but I'm not going to... If this doesn't deliver, I think price action is going to be really bad. So this needs to deliver to the upside. Otherwise, to me, things are just funky in the market, and it's not worth trading it. So hopefully we get the win. Again, it's a free trade, so whatever happens, happens, but... We really want to see this 1 minute fair value gap inverse to the upside. So far, it's being held down. Let me make sure that my sell limit here is at the right spot. Okay, I have to move this down 1 second, guys. Move this down a couple ticks. And okay, I like that so far. So we have this inverse here, guys. We want to see it close above. We don't want to see it reject here. Then I'm going to modify this order to 3 once the equal highs hit, if they do. If I get blessed, the market gods bless me with an IFEG here. Come on. 5 seconds till the candle close. If this closes above, guys, and... Oh my God. Look at that immediate rejection. Guys, I don't know if we're meant to win today. Okay, there we go. There we go. This should just completely close above, guys, and we should just deliver. If it doesn't deliver and I get stopped at break even here, it's not meant to be. And I will not be trading for the rest of the day. I don't know, we're probably up like $300 or $400 right now. So we'll take a partial at the high, and then we'll just leave the rest to run all day. Ugh. So again, we're trading into the order block. Unbelievable. It needs to move here, guys. The bodies hopefully respect this OB. Okay, that was a nice reaction on the 2. So you guys see how the bodies are holding the order block perfectly so far? You want to see that hold. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do, just in case, I'm willing to take a small loss on this. I'll move my stop below this 1 minute fair value gap, just in case he wants to come out, stop people out right here, and then go up. So you can see we're trading into the 1. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. So the fact that that did not deliver to the equal highs, that is unbelievable, guys. So I will be done trading today. That was so shitty. Okay, your prayers are not good enough, brother. That is so annoying. Like, how that didn't work to me is, like, bewildering. The the odds of this working, guys, I don't think you understand. Like, they're so high that we at minimum hit the equal highs. The fact that we didn't hit the equal highs and we're dumping here is unbelievable to me. Maybe we get another sweep and then we get an IFEG. It's gonna happen, but that is unreal. So these are the frustrations of day trading, guys. Sometimes you have a setup that looks so good and then it just fails. And it is what it is, but let me look at the 2, 3. Excuse me. And we touched into the new week opening gap too. Okay, guys. What I'm going to do now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to log into an eval account, so give me a second. And if that the 2-minute inverses, I'll take it on an eval, because I'm not taking anything else on my funded anymore. Okay, so give me 1 second. Because I still think this is going to go up. All right, so this is on an eval account, guys, because I already have taken 2 trades on my funded. 1 basically break even, 1 loss. If this inverses back to the upside, I think the equal highs are coming still. So I'll be willing to try it 1 more time on an eval account. We had a what, $700, $800 eval win the other day. And then we had, I think that was the last eval trade I took. But let's see what, I don't even remember what this eval account is at. 50,200. So we, wait, what the hell? Why is there a sell limit there? We have, what is it? I don't know what the trailing drawdown. I think this trailing drawdown is, it's a 50K, so it's a 57,500 for this. So if we get a sweep of this liquidity, and then a big reaction out of the hourly again, after this liquidity is swept, that should be a good long. So this looks really nice too, guys. This woman IFEG after sweeping liquidity, let's say we get a perfect bounce from the hourly or maybe a touch of midnight. And then we go up, that'll be a great long. Stop to break even at this high and then just let it go. What do you guys think? Should I try and pass the account today with this? I'll trade 10 NQs, 10 MNQs. It will get me really close to passing if I just hold it all the way up. In fact, if I hold it all the way to buy side, it'll be 27. I need like $2,800. Guys, what do you think? Do you think I'm going to be able to pass the account with one trade? Yo, what's up, Tristan? Dude, Tristan, you just missed we took this woman at fair value gap long, targeting the equal highs on a funded. And we got stopped out. It was a very small loss. But still, like, so unlucky. Okay, guys, this looks pretty good. This PA should have delivered us to the equal highs. The fact that it didn't is mind-blowing to me, but they're probably trying to induce traders short one more time before delivering it higher. So if we get a very definitive 1 minute candle close above here, this will be a good short. I've taken my trades today. I'm sure you could guess where. Something to do, I don't know, Tristan, something to do with that 930 fair value gap open. I think that's you that does that. But guys, if we get a nice, I mean, even if this candle reacts bullishly here, this will be the 1 minute long. I still think we're going to go up today. I really do. We've swept a lot of liquidity to the downside. Shorts are getting paid right now. And we have midnight opening price right below here. So maybe we get that sweep of midnight and then the long. But I still do think that we can get some good longs today. I might be wrong again, but if this 1 minute inverses, we should at minimum be able to target this high. I'm not going to take any profits on this because it's an eval. And I'll just hold it all the way up to buy side. We're still holding this hourly fair value gap, guys. If the hourly inverses to the downside in the next 30 minutes, then we'll probably just dump. But, okay, there's the midnight touch, or close to midnight. Now we need to see that big bullish reaction here, and then these equal highs are coming. I'm telling you guys right now. If this 1 minute inverses, this is going up. I'd love to see it touch midnight. That would be optimal, but it doesn't have to. So goodbye. Yeah, I knew it, Tristan. Off the 930, bro. Okay. I want to see a clean 1 or 2 candles above this. Let me check the 2. Let me check the 3. In this case, guys, because we are so low in discount, I still like just the 1. But if you guys want to be a little bit less risky, you can wait for the 2. Or the 3, whatever you prefer, but I'm okay with taking the 1 in this situation. I think it's good enough. I thought we went down 1 point above the 7 o'clock low, so I shorted when we went back into it. Interesting. Oh, with the TP at the 7 o'clock low. Interesting. So you literally, I mean, how many ticks was that? Like 3 or 4 ticks or something? Or are you saying that you shorted when we went back into this fair value gap? Okay, guys, so we're about to touch midnight. If we get an extremely bullish reaction here, I will go long. We also have a macro time coming up at 10:50. Okay, I like this wick so far, but I need to see a big, strong reaction. Time is 10:30, so pretty much a good time for a reversal on the day, 10:30 to 10:50. You know that I have tried, but I can't find a way to make it happen. Okay, I like this reaction here. I like that wick on midnight open. Is anybody going to take this long if we get it? That account is now up 20,000, and with the consistency rule, I might as well just end it. Yeah, I hate those consistency rules, bro. That's not good, Tristan. Can't be forgetting about orders, guys. Okay, so no bullish reaction so far off of midnight. Let me check the hourly quick. Just want to see where the new week opening gap is. So we completely dumped below the new week opening gap. it was 50K combine. Okay. Okay, very nice reaction, guys. I like this. I really like this. But we need to see a 1 minute close above here. If we get this close, guys, I am telling you, this is going to be a very bullish reaction, and we're going to get a full reversal on the day with a high degree of certainty. Oh, this looks so good. Looks too good. You guys want to wait for the 2? Hopefully the 2 and the 1 will close at the same time. Oh my gosh. Just wow. So guys, if the 1 minute closes here, it's going to close above the 2 and should close above the 3 at the same time. This 3 minute closes at 39, which is in a minute. The 2 minute closes at 40, which is in a minute. 2 minutes, sorry. No close above so far. Okay, come on. So guys, I'm going to try and hold this trade fully and pass this account in one trade. Let's see if we get it. If the 1 minute closes above, guys, I'm taking the long, and we will try and pass the account with one trade. Excuse me. My full TP is going to be high of day, okay? Even though I think it'll probably go higher than that, all I need is high of day to pass the account. So that's all that matters. But they really, really wrecked us with this. I cannot believe this got stopped out, guys. I was already celebrating. I still knocked on wood, though. I was still celebrating. I thought for sure those equal highs were hitting. Like, the fact that that trade failed is just wild to me. But I think that they're just saving them for later today. Okay, nice reaction here. We'll form an order block here as well, potentially, if this closes above. If you guys want to front run the trade, you can try it with the order block. I'm going to wait till the full fair value gap gets closed above. But I can't find a way to do. And you guys see there's a pretty perfect reaction from midnight. The hourly is holding the hourly candle is holding the hourly fair value gap. We do have 20 minutes till this hourly closes, but my guess is that we will just hold it and then come back to the upside. But we'll see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. If there's even any ladies in here. I think the majority of my audience is male. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Pay attention to what happens here. Let's turn off this LED light. whoa, guys. All right. Okay, this is gonna print, guys. I'm telling you right now. Okay, it's an eval account. I'm front running it. I don't even care. It's an eval account. My stop is gonna be a close back below here. Stop to break even at this high. This is too bullish of a reaction for this not to work, guys. I'm telling you right now. That's way too big of a candle for this not to at least hit this high. The macro time starts at 10:50, so we do have 7 minutes until the macro. I'm telling you guys, if this loses, I'm willing to lose it all on this eval account. Stop to break even, guys, at this high again. They held it down in the morning just to take it out later. Trying to stop out longs, I'm telling you right now. Look at that reaction, guys, right at midnight, too. That's pretty crazy. Again, guys, stop will be to break even when this high hits. We did close above on the 2, and we closed above on the 3, so it's just the 1 that's holding us down right now. And again, guys, this is an eval. I would have not front run it if it was a regular account. If I lose this trade, guys, I quit trading. Why is it that when we buy, it doesn't go up? Well, when we bought this candle, we had very little drawdown, and immediately it went up. Yeah, guys, if I lose this trade, I quit trading. I'm telling you right now. I'm quitting. I'm deleting my YouTube, deleting my Instagram, deleting my Snapchat, deleting everything. Guys, am I about to delete my accounts? Am I about to delete all of my YouTubes and everything? Look at this. We got the 2-minute inverse. We got the 3-minute inverse. I think there was even a 5-minute inverse. And we got the 5-minute inverse. If you tell me, if this trade fails, I am telling you right now, the algorithm has changed. Because this is literally an A plus setup. Bouncing from midnight, bouncing from the new week opening gap, bouncing from an hourly fair value gap. Like, it's just unbelievable. It's too good to lose. I'm telling you right now. It's too good to lose. So what's basically happening right now, in my opinion, is that we're just rebalancing the 5. The 5-minute low is right here. Greg, I'm telling you, bro. They're not giving me a break today, the market makers, but this is A plus, guys. I'm telling you right now. The 2-minute, the 3-minute, and the 5-minute all closed above. We swept sell side. We touched midnight opening price. We're reacting bullishly from an hourly fair value gap. We have equal highs above. We have buy side liquidity. This trade works 90% of the time, if not more. Yeah, I'm about to delete my YouTube, Tristan. So those subs aren't going to matter. Bro, this is actually unbelievable. This needs to hold the 5-minute, guys. Five-minute close is in a minute. So I'm telling you, if this trade loses, I quit trading. I quit forever. Delete my YouTube, delete the Instagram, delete the X account. Everything's gone. Stop to break even at this high. This is a big gamble, guys, I'm taking here by risking my whole account. Stop to break even at this high. And I'm holding it all the way to buy side. I'm going to either pass this account or do nothing with it. So technically, guys, your stop should be to break even here, but I'm too confident on this trade. I'm holding it all the way up to buy side. Stop to break even at that internal high. I'm holding, I didn't release my mouse yet. But again, stop to break even when that high hits right here. Let me make it black. But I believe this is going to take us much higher than that. Okay, so we're up 600 on the trade. And not quite. Bro, if this rejects before that high hits, about to throw everything at my computer. I'm going to break this MacBook Air. Guys, is anybody in this trade? Anybody? All right, so we just formed equal highs there. All right, my stop is to break even now. If I get stopped out on this trade, guys, it's not meant to be. But I think this should go much higher here. Guys. Your K is with you? Let's go, K. I might get stopped out on this, guys, and then it's just going to run, but... No, it's trading into the 1 minute. Let's see if it holds, guys. Come on. No! Okay, I got stopped out on one contract there. So I still have nine contracts. All right. I got stopped at break even, guys. This is going higher, I'm telling you right now, but yeah, I got stopped. So I knew that was at minimum going to work to this. So I was trying to front run that trade all the way up to buy side. If you guys were really in an account, you should have taken a partial at this high and then left runners. But this trade works every single time, guys. I'm telling you right now, at minimum to the next 5-minute fair value gap when the 5-minute closes above. So it's another break-even trade. Yeah, Tristan, I still think it works. What do you guys think? Should I long one more time? On an eval account? Again, this is an eval. I would never take this on a funded account. Take the trade one more in the 5. The only thing I'm worried about this account is that we're gonna get trailing drawdown. And I'm gonna get the account blown. Okay, guys, I'm longing one more time up here. And I'm just going to hold it. I don't even care what happens on this account. It's an eval. I still want these equal highs. I think this high is going to get swept now. If I lose it, I lose it. My take profit's going to be at high of day again. Again, guys, this is an eval account. It's not a real account. Please don't do what I'm doing. But yeah. We might sweep liquidity to the downside first and then go up. No, I'm not going to do the 10-point pass, Tristan. But I do think we'll still probably go to high of day. So I'm willing to try it one more time here in this 5-minute FVG. I wanted to say goodbye, but I don't know why. Do, 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 do. I just really want at minimum, guys, these equal highs. The only issue is I've let this account go up like $700 and I dropped. So that whole trailing drawdown thing might wreck me. That's why I hate prop firms, guys. But that's why I like the ones where you get them above 52.6 because then you don't have to worry about trailing drawdown. Tristan, what prop firm accounts do you use? Do you use Apex Trader funding or My Funded Futures? Top Step. Oh yeah, isn't the combine thing the top step thing? I might be clueless. The only one I use is My Funded Futures and Apex. God damn it. I have 3 funded 150Ks and I'm $400 from passing out of 50. Very nice, bro. One of my friends, he's like just an investor, he doesn't day trade. He actually joined the live stream yesterday. His name's Tom. He's obsessed with having a better cost basis than me on stocks. So he's an AMD, and I just bought my first shares of AMD at like 122, 125 and 122. Come on, bro. Bro, if this stops right here and doesn't stop me out, it's gonna be hilarious. So his cost basis is like 160, I think, and he's all pissed because I just made my first ads, and I told him not to buy AMD yet, and he did anyways. And yeah, he's upset. All right, so I got stopped out on that. Watch, this is gonna run now after stopping me out on that trade, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, Tristan, I think I have 5 fundeds. Most of them are 50Ks though. Bro, I swear to God. What did I just drop this down to? 49.3. Now it's going to take me a lot more to pass this, guys, unfortunately, but I think I just caught the low, maybe. Did you guys see how I got stopped to the tick? How wild is that? So I think that this is going to drive us up to the equal highs. And then high of day. I wanna say goodbye. All right, let's go. Let's go NQ push. So I'm looking at the, let me look at the 5. So you can see here we came up, we try to wick down and stop out a bunch of longs. I think this is going to form an order block to take us to equal highs and then high of day. You can see the hourly is holding. New week opening gap, closed above perfectly. Should go higher here. And you know that I have tried, but I can't find a way to make it out alive.